Let's see. Does Peep tell you the nature of type of spell it is, so you know? Let's just say you didn't. What does it say? Yeah, okay. So it's not immediately intuitive, I think, to everybody what crack would do. You'd think, like, obviously ice, you can crack things once they're in ice, but it could be like an earth spell. Like you crack the earth, like a quake kind of thing. So, yeah, but we're going to use it. So we can cover fire and ice and lightning. Actually, we have the 3 elements. I think this one's like Final Fantasy in the sense of it ignores water as well. Like a lot of Final Fantasy games weirdly kind of ignore water as spells. I don't know why. We do have the wind element to come as well, potentially. It was in Dragon Quest III. I assume it's in this one too. So yeah, I think that was still pretty fruitful. And now we can head back to Tantagel. I think it's the right thing to do. Let's use a Chimera Wing and head all the way back. Let's go. Okay. I'm just going to head straight for the king here. Maybe some of these things get unlocked, or wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, maybe he'll give us a key. I mean, the king already seemed to be generally rooting for me, so I think he'd be pretty easy to convince that he needs to continue to help us. Yeah, so no voice acting again. Like the way it played out, it looked like a voice acted scene, but anyway. Wonder, thou art returned to us, and what hast thou learned? Thou wishest to know if the rumours are true, if the sphere of light, which Erdrick himself did gift unto us, hath been stolen. What arrant nonsense is this? Whence did such groundless tittle-tattle originate? Please, good Chancellor, our friend here hath clearly done as he promised he would, and sought out the knowledge of mighty Erdrick. The least we might do is share the truth in return. Very well. Far be it from me to contradict thee, Majesty. Yeah, shut up. The rumours are indeed true. The forces of evil have taken possession of the sphere that it was our sacred duty to protect. And thus have fiends proliferated, and poisoned swampland, and more besides. What of the princess, thou askest? So thou didst meet with the party we sent to retrieve her. Then perhaps it is best that I tell all from the beginning. My beloved daughter is blessed with a great power. She is able to hear the voice of Almighty Rubis. And so, it came to pass that several months since... Flashback. She did receive a warning from the spirit of the land herself.
Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel, it is to you, and only you, that I might speak. I am Rubis, mother to the land of Alefgard, and I hereby entrust to you a message, a foretelling of how this world might be saved. Listen well. A great darkness threatens Alefgard. Take the sphere of light in hand and seek out a place of safety. In time, one will come to you, a youth who bears the blood of Erdrick, hero among heroes. Impart to him this message that I entrust to you. Guide him on his quest. Bid him go.
Bid him go. It was just at that time that the fiends had begun to appear, and seemed certain to greatly trouble the land. And thus, I chose to trust in the word of Almighty Rubis, and did instruct Gwaelin to reveal the message with which he had been entrusted to none but the hero himself. Then I did dispatch her, along with a troop of my best soldiers, to the Shrine of Rain. I had hoped the sooner I sent her away, the safer she might be. Alas.
Princess, we have come far and fast. Perhaps it would be better if we rested.
We need not do so for my sake. Come, let us continue onward.
What is this power I sense? Thou bearest the sphere of light, dost thou not? Princess Gwaelin of Tantagel?
Fiends! Protect the princess!
Whoa.
What is the meaning of this? Who art thou, rogue?
I am the Dragonlord, Master of Masters, King of Kings!
King of Kings? Thou art naught but a monster!
Know this, fair princess. The monster thou seest before thee is the true ruler of this world. All others are naught but pretenders. The sphere thou carriest is mine by right, and thou wilt return it to me.
By right, huh?
'Tis the birthright of he who beareth the blood of heroes, and I shall relinquish it to no other.
So Rubis watcheth over thee. Then let us see whose power is the greater. Victory is mine. Perhaps thou might consider joining me. 'Twill be a sight worth seeing, I assure thee.
Never! A hero shall soon come, just as Lady Rubis foretold. The darkness thou servest shall not be suffered to thrive. He who is blessed with the power of the light shall see to that!
A hero? Let him come! Let them all come! All shall suffer the same fate at my hand! Majesty, might I suggest we take the princess, willingly or no. There is still much we might learn from her. Those of your accursed ilk are ever presumptuous. Very well. Do as thou wilt. I have what I came for. Come, we return to the castle.
Back, fiend! Away with thee!
Princess!
Agris wouldn't have let that happen, I'm just saying. Quite the tale. And so, just as thou didst learn on thy travels, the sphere of light was taken from us, and my beloved daughter also. We have, of course, expended every possible effort in our attempts to regain both, but we are unable to even approach the accursed isle upon which the fiends dwell. And though we did send a party of our finest soldiers to seek the princess across all the realm, months have passed, and still they have found naught. Majesty, please, I beg of thee, do not give up hope. Fool, who art thou to speak of hope? Do I not dream every night of my darling daughter's safe return? But these are the dreams of a father, not of a king. As a king, I must think of my realm, of my world. And if manpower is to be expended, it must needs be expended on assailing that dread isle and returning the sphere of light to its rightful possessor. Wonder, I fear I must ask yet more of thee. Will thou come to the aid of our cause once more? Full glad I am to hear it. I am ever in thy debt, good sir. Always good to have a king in your debt, you know. Then I bid thee follow in Erdrick's footsteps once more. Legends tell that the hero of old did travel without hindrance throughout this world by means of 3 keys. I would have thee gather them. One of these, the Thief's Key, hath been discovered in the town of Gallenholm. Hie thee there and seek it out. Until we meet again, brave Wonder, may good fortune go with thee. Okay, I would say that's basically prologue concluded. I think they've nicely set things up here and unleashed us onto the world, shown us the basics, and now we should be good to go. So our objective is to seek out the Thief's Key in Gallenholm. Nice. That scene was pretty good, the one on the bridge. I feel like the voice acting in this game is better a little bit. Like everything feels a little bit slicker, a little bit better done voice acting wise, like the voice scenes themselves, compared to Dragon Quest III. I just wish they could voice all of it, man. Like, they're perfectly good. And the scenes are very much like good in terms of storytelling for, you know, people wanting to experience that. Like, I just wish that they had the budget and the time to just voice basically all of it. I think it'd be great. When they someday remake these Final Fantasies, like, you know, HD-2D, Final Fantasy IX, you know, Final Fantasy VI, whatever it might be, if they ever go down that road, hopefully they'll give even more budget to Final Fantasy, and we'll get like true full voice actor stuff. It is a little jarring sometimes to jump between scenes that are voice acted and some that aren't. Like now, I'm literally wondering, the very first scene that wasn't voice acted, those guys have voices. Did something go wrong? Was it like a bug? I have a pre-release version. Did something go wrong and it was supposed to be voice acted, but the files didn't activate? I don't even know now, because it's just so strange that like some scenes are voice acted and some aren't, that I just really don't know. But in any case, the story, I'm pretty sure, has been a little expanded. Like, there's definitely a bit more dialogue and scenes than there were in the original game. And I think, again, it's nice, and I think it links up better with Dragon Quest III HD-2D as well, and it creates like a more uniform, complete experience. So I'm very much looking forward to continuing to move things along. What hath befallen the... yeah. And since the Queen's untimely passing hath given him great comfort, indeed she hath kept him from despair. I can scarce imagine how he hath suffered these several months. Both she and the treasure he was sworn to protect have fallen into the hands of the Dragonlord, foulest of fiends. And though he spoketh not of his woes, he is greatly saddened. Of this I am more than certain. The princess has ever been his closest confidant. For which reason I beg of thee, return the princess unto us, with all haste. Okay, so we don't have a key yet, but I think given how many doors we've already seen that are still locked, I think we need to kind of keep the momentum going here. And I'm not going to mess around and spend ages talking to everyone again. I think I want to go straight for Galenholm and see what I can do there. We need to get this Thieves' Key, and then we're going to return again with the key, and we should be able to get into a lot of places we previously couldn't. So I think we keep things rolling here. But yeah, I think with that premise and things being set up, I think we're good to go. These tales are just like, they're kind of simple. They're tales as old as time at this stage, but I'm just a sucker for them. They never get boring to me, you know? So as long as they're like, even if it's a story that's not particularly like incredible in terms of how unique it is, or, you know, how dramatic it is, or whatever it might be, like, I feel like it can still be very well told, you know? And so as long as the story's well told, it doesn't matter if it's pretty simple and generic, or like mentally taxing, or whatever it might be. It's fine. Yeah, I remembered there was something in... yeah, there was something in Dragon Quest III where when you saw a grave, sometimes you could interact with it to find something. And it's a Seed of Life. Look at that. Buy a gravestone, a Seed of Life. Brilliant. Little details like that are really nice too. Alright, is it 1 to 3 HP also, or can you get more? Because HP obviously tends to be a bit more than the other stats. 2. Fine. We'll take what we can get. But there you go, that was a nice little bonus. Any upgrades? No. Yeah, we just need to fight more and make more money, and then we'll be okay. Alright. I am going to move things along. See what we can do. Alright. Find and obtain the Thieves' Key. And to do that, I think we go to Galenholm to... I believe it's on the west. Yeah, because we had the sign as well, so I think we'll kind of retrace our steps here. And I think now, because I have the whip, this should make it a little easier. We can just quickly scoop up these extra points. It's not a lot, but I feel like fleeing wastes more time than just doing a quick attack. Yeah, this bit's blocked off anyway. We'd have to kind of go around like this. Either way. Yeah, still go for that first. Need those metal slimes. To be honest, even if one came up, I wouldn't be able to do anything, but... maybe the high crit rate I seem to be developing, like my lack stat, looks pretty good. Naturally. If it keeps going up, if I keep getting some good RNG for it, maybe it'd be helpful for that. So just to confirm. Yep. So it's either this place here, or we go down. I'm going to try the place like furthest to the northwest first. Yeah, just enough strength to one-hit KO with a whip, so it's good. But we're definitely a tier above these guys at this stage. We need the next group. Because those help you make more money too, man. These guys not giving you many coins. We've got shiny stuff. Okay. Not enough, buddy. Oh. We'll have that. Agility, always important. Now, I do believe, I have heard that I think in the original Dragon Quest, he didn't have the whole array of stats. I think he only had strength, resilience, agility, and stamina maybe, or hold on, let me double check. Just messaging with my Dragon Quest buddy. In Dragon Quest 1, there was only HP, MP, strength, resilience, and agility. So yeah, again, they've kind of normalized it with Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D to create a more like unified experience, which for me as someone who didn't play the originals, I'm cool with that. But obviously I don't know how OG heads feel about that. It's like, no, like it needs to be kept, you need to keep the simple brilliance of the original or whatever, but to each their own. I'm cool with it. But my opinion on the matter is not as important, I think. Yeah, we can get 2 attacks in. That'll do. So cruising through these guys for now. Wait. I'm gonna go through this bit of it. Just to make sure I take out in one hit. Ooh. I mean, I guess depending on how strong you are, these are the kind of areas that you can just kind of automate things if you want. You don't have to select things manually, just get him to attack aggressively all the time. Probably gets you a win. Ah, the cloud for the first time. It worked. Let's use some magic. Forgot which one I was weak to. Let's try Zap. No, strong to that, but magic was enough. I think it's weak to wind, which we don't have yet, obviously, but sparkly. Sure. Right, more new guys. Gonna take out the one I don't know first. It's called Toxic Toad, so let's get rid of it. So we are starting to see some new enemies now. Yeah, I just saw the sparkling there, almost missed it. Slightly well hidden. Yeah, and a seed of strength is our reward. Yeah, take that. 2 stun to move, eh? It's still enough. Oh, level up. It's taken a little while because we're fighting easy enemies here. Only 3 HP. 5 strength this time. Yeah, and the luck continues to go up pretty quickly. Alright. Right, so I'm hoping it's that place. It seems to stay above. Oh, nice. It stays in like one hit KO territory, so it's fine. Just gonna quickly check around this bit before I go in. Yeah, I've already seen that guy. Yeah, at least we found these. Oh, a bamboo pole. Plain clothes, leather hat. The bamboo pole may be interesting. No? Okay. No. The box of shorts, man. They stay winning. Right, let's head to this place. Good crit. Yeah, that one extra point of strength probably just making sure as well. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, okay, we found the right place. Bit of a congregation, and we've got a bard too. Welcome, Wanderer, to the storied settlement of Gallenholm. Ah, it's our friends from the start. Gather ye round, good people. What you see before you is a key capable of opening any door, so long as that the door be red in colour. Aye, it is the self-same, all-unlocking item once used by mighty Erdrick, the storied thief's key. Can it truly be? But this is a rare treasure indeed. How might one expect to pay for such a thing? Might I compliment thee on thy knowledge and thine fine eyes, sir? Thou hast a certain something about thee. Art thou perchance a hero of some renown? Nay, But to return to the matter at hand, how much for the key? Were it anyone save thyself, good sir, I should not wish to part for it for less than full 1,000,000 gold coins. But to a hero known far and wide, if it might aid thee in thy world-saving and general questing about, I might consider perhaps 800,000? 800,000? This is too much, surely. Thou wouldst gouge us for profit, even as the world burneth before our very eyes? Aye, avaricious rogue. Swindler, cheat. Come now. Did I not just offer a discount of full 200,000 coins? What manner of swindler would do such a thing, And besides, where is the harm in selling a thing for a price befitting its rarity? I understand full well that such a sum is not readily come by, but a certain moneylender of mine acquaintance would be more than happy to help, I'm sure. In any case, I shall retire to the inn by the seaside just south of here, there to await thee shouldst thou come to see sense, O mighty hero. Definitely going to be paying them a visit. Okay, I need to take a minute to tend to Bell. I'm still actually recording these sessions at my parents' place. He's literally sitting in my lap as I record more of the series. So yeah, the guy left. I thought he was, yeah, find where the swindler is staying. Okay. I thought it was literally in here. Fine. Let's update our save.